Guys, I've got your headline. He is literally the comedian in residence this month. What are we in? June. Perfect. June 2020. It's been a long night. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brennan Mitchell!
Thank you very much. Any of y'all from out of town? Yeah, welcome to it. Have you guys enjoyed the past 2 hours where you can be a living thing outside? Yeah. Welcome to the Mad Max hellscape that is Savannah, Georgia. What's up, dude? We doing it? Fuck yeah. What? Fuck yeah, dude. You guys do? You guys do cocaine? Out of all of my years of doing cocaine, I've only had great cocaine one time. Here's how I knew it was great cocaine. So I did the cocaine and my first thought was, I gotta start selling cocaine. You know how to test if it's good cocaine? What's your test? Put it in some water. Here's mine. If you do the cocaine and a Rolling Stones song starts playing, then you're like, woo, time to take over Miami. That's how you know that was great cocaine. Do some Scarface shit. People talk about having a really powerful religious moment can make you start speaking in tongues. If you do great cocaine, that tongue is broken Cuban Spanish. Cocaine! What the fuck's wrong with you? My first time doing great cocaine, what's up? O.J. Simpson's on Twitter. That's wild to me. Nobody ever gives a fuck. That's so crazy to me. It's like finding Robert Blake on LinkedIn. That's insane. O.J. Simpson's talents are being wasted on Twitter. He doesn't need a Twitter. O.J. Simpson needs a true crime podcast where he offers commentary on murderers and serial killers. Maybe even constructive criticism. I already have the perfect name. If I did it, here's how I would have done it. Technically, he already wrote the perfect name. Now it's in podcast form. Can you imagine that sound? This is going to be the greatest podcast of all time. He's going to be like, all right, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for spilling the juice with OJ. Make sure to check out our sponsor, Blue Apron. Use code allegedly at checkout for 20% off your order. I'm thinking of a couple of idioms recently, like common phrases. A lot of them don't make any sense when you think about them. So like one for example is, somebody will say like, oh, in high school I was 120 pounds soaking wet. What an odd time to weigh yourself. Some crazy lifeguard is like weighing children he's just saved from drowning. It's like hanging them up by their ankles like those fish scales for record fish. Like, all right, 120 pounds. Dry them off. Let's get a comparison. Second one is cold turkey. So you hear somebody say like, oh, I quit smoking crack. Cold turkey. Are you sure? Because it sounds like you're still on crack the way you're talking to me right now. That shit sounds like something a crackhead came up with on the spot. Cold Thanksgiving, he's trying to get into his mother's house to steal the TV. You can't come in here when you're using, oh mom, I quit cold turkey. Last one is fit as a fiddle. I feel fit as a fiddle. Don't know if you guys know this, fiddle's a violin. Don't know if you've ever seen a violin, but not an ideal body type. Yeah, you don't want to be bottom heavy with a gooseneck and 2 F-holes. It's not the top of the pyramid for physical health. Did we already talk about OJ? I'm just kidding. Do you guys think that people would have taken Stephen Hawking as serious if his robot voice had a southern accent? Probably not, right? I wrote a book called The Universe in a Nutshell. Shut up, Stevie. Nobody wants to hear your fucking book about walnuts. Guess I'll go enter my chair in the tractor pull. That's a redneck thing, I don't know if you guys know what that is. I can say it, I lived in Montana. Talk to Stephen Hawking's Infinite Universes. Which means that there is a universe where Stephen Hawking's robot voice had a southern accent. And he went full QAnon. In our universe, he discovered that radiation comes out of black holes. In that universe, he's like, Jews control the weather. It's full racist. If they can say it, why can't I say it? Who's allowed to say it? If it's in my favorite song, can I say it? I caught on. Racist Stephen Hawking. That was my racist Stephen Hawking's joke, guys. Clap it up. Or don't, I don't fucking know. I'm an alcoholic, which means I can't drink anymore. Why do you fucking care? Oh no! Did you want to party later? I still do coke. We can do. People from California are wild. They're like, oh, I'm sober, but I still smoke weed, do mushrooms, sometimes take ketamine. I'm sober at all, dude. I'll do coke off some guy's dick at a party if the feeling's right. California sober. It's kind of fun. Alcoholic's kind of an umbrella term, but there's actually a really fun term if you like getting specifically drunk on wine. We call you a wino. Right? Wino. That's fun. I thought we could come up with some other, like, you know, fun sayings for people who like to get drunk on exclusive things. So, like, let's say if you only like getting drunk on Bud Light, we could call you a piece of shit. Let's go around the room. What do you like drinking? Anybody? Tequila? All right. I'm gonna call you Motel Room Fun. Plastic fifth of tequila in one of those plastic cups you gotta fill in the sink for some water. What?
You already took wine out of the cup.
Oh, it's wine? Okay, that's, yeah, alright. Whiskey? I feel like if you buy whiskey at a liquor store, it should come with a handgun with one bullet in it. Shit's gonna get dark. Too much? Oh, just wait. Oh, just wait. Dude, if you could be in my head for 5 minutes, you'd come out and want to kill yourself. What? I just heard Biden. I thought he was here. He's just like a Pokemon now. He's just saying his name. You're already there? You already want to kill yourself? Fuck yeah, suicide pact, dude. Let's do it. We'll do some cocaine on some guy's dick. Leave this world in style. Fuck yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm an alcoholic, which means I can't drink anymore. A lot of alcoholics will talk about their like rock bottom moment, their wake up call, come to Jesus moment. Mine was, I lost a fight to a pregnant lady. Here's the story. I was in a bar drinking, and a pregnant lady walked in, also drinking. She was going for a record. I don't know how much she was drinking, but it was record low birth weight. That's what she was going for. Oh, I didn't make her do it. I started jabbing at her. I was like, I don't think that's really good. She's like, it's fine. My doctor said it's okay. Apparently, she sent some crazy 1920s doctor where she's like, I like to have a couple of cocktails when I go out in the town. He's like, well, just make sure to take your pain pills when you get home. Calm that fetus down. After a night in the town listening to some jazz. So I asked to see her doctor's note. She didn't have one. She's from Boston, by the way. I probably didn't have to tell you guys that. So I was like, that's really not good for you. Like, you're kind of a piece of shit for doing that. And she was like, we're fighting. I was like, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight a lady. That's not fair. And she was like, not fair. Now they talk. Not fair. She looked at her stomach, looked back up at me, and she said, 2-on-1, fuck you, and punched me in the face. What could I do? Just ran out of the bar. That's an L for me and a W for her. That's a big W. I'm a big dude. She won that. Where was I going with this? I woke up the next morning, gave myself a long, hard look in the mirror. Yeah. Well, I had a conversation with myself. I was like, is this what you want from your life? You want to be a loser? Want to get in fights with pregnant ladies at bars? Lose fights to pregnant ladies at bars? Or do you want to start winning some of these fights? I started training like Rocky. I was strapping pillows to pieces of meat and really working on my uppercut. That's a good weapon if you have to fight a pregnant lady. The uppercut. That is funny to me though. If it was like a video game, and she said 2-on-1, so if I beat her, like I hit her with the uppercut, she's like meow meow. And then her baby pops out, and now I gotta fight the fucking baby. Pray to God it's not twins. The more kids in there, the more resilient they're gonna be. You get a couple, like you get that Octomom, you got 8 in there, they're rolling jujitsu, they're trained. Go up to the Octomom, she's like, oh, put your hand on my tummy. Like, oh, is he kicking? No, that one's tapping out. You got caught in a guillotine. It's martial arts. I was at my job for a long time. I was at my job for 8 years. And knew my coworkers the whole time. It was always a very casual relationship. Ever since the pandemic, a lot of the correspondence moved to email. Now everybody wants to be all fancy. I'll get an email and it'll be like, hey Brennan, just wanted to let you know that the meeting on Monday has been changed to 10. With kindest regards, Susan. With kindest regards, this is a fucking Civil War letter? We're exchanging love correspondence in the 1800s? My first instinct, so I gotta one-up him. Right. So I'll send something back like, my dearest Susan, your email finds me on a chilly spring morning. The coming dawn fills me with joy as I look forward to our meeting. With all